check it out. I'm trying to get access to the existing ductwork out here to put a ductless mini split ducted type unit up here in this crawl space up between the second floor and my laundry room. So it looks like right in here looks like a good spot to stash that 1-ton air handler that I got. I'm gonna have to kind of redo this load bearing floor joist a little bit, and I think that unit will fit up in there. It's only 20 inches by 28 inches by like 8 inches deep. I cut that hole. Wife is thrilled, but I'll make an access panel to get to the unit right there. Kind of cool, and it's, you know, it's inside the laundry room. The wife's gonna be pissed about the washer dryer. Anyway, nothing like using just scrap everything that I have here at the house. There's a flex duct I had. It's not duct board, but it may as well be. So I got metal connected to it, and it's all taped up. It's actually, I think it's gonna work out pretty nice. So I've got some hangers in here. I just got this set up in there. So I'm kind of strategically putting it so I can get to it right here to service. Hope everything works. And then here's the duct drop from all the way upstairs. So I'll be cutting it, pulling it over to this. It's gonna be awesome, actually. Love it when a plan comes together. Shit. Okay, where was I before my phone so rudely went dead on me? The flash go on. Yeah, so there's the flex duct. So anyway, there's a flex duct that goes way down there. So it got a can poked in, or gonna be a can. Got a hole over there, so just getting ready to do this. I made this all out of stuff I had. Basically think of it as duct board, but it's just 1-inch foil back foam. I had part of a sheet left. So I was able to make the return plenum with that. Hope it's big enough. Get that back in there, and I got some lag bolts where they're ready to go. We're gonna put this thing up there. I just wanted to get a shot of this before I shove it in there, because when it's in there, it's gonna be in there. But it's kind of working out so far. Okay, another day, no more work. Got some ABS pipe. Because one thing I'm gonna have to do in order to connect the supply duct is move that pipe up kind of close to the floor. Up there, that's the upstairs above it. So this is just a stink pipe, vent pipe, you know, for the, it kind of goes something like this. We should just get me with some offsets, you know, be able to get the supply duct. I'm going to kind of bring it over here into this opening and connect the duct right there. This is a pretty small unit, so it should be plenty fine. And then I got some wood to build the little scuttle lid. Box it in here. Well, I'll wait till I get this part all done so I'm not working against it. Anyway, I need to get this done right here. ABS. It's been a couple days. So here's my thermostat. Hooked it up, pulled the wire up there. And so now I think I'm going to work on closing this off. But that's pretty much it. The air handler's up there and it's running. It was quite the feat to get that sucker up in there. This is still connected. What is this? This would be for a wired controller, but I didn't have the adapter. But I used this right here. It is a 24-volt kit. Goes to your ductless systems. And it seems to be working fine. This was one that somebody said didn't work, but obviously it does. I think most people just hook these up wrong and configure the switches wrong. So 01 means that it's in cooling mode. And I think this first switch, well, I'm not going to do it while it's running, but you can turn on and off that display. So I got to put the cover on. So, also need to move this light. The light, wife hates it here. I need to move it over there now that I got a J-box cover. So I got to extend the wires. This wasn't quite long enough because it was right here. But that's going to be in the scuttle that I'm getting ready to build right now. And of course, I moved this over here too a little bit. It was over there, so the load bearing has been shifted a little bit. But again, this spot right here is just the doorway into my bedroom upstairs, and it's just us walking, so it's not. I don't feel any flexing or anything, and you know, like it's got pretty thick boards and then tongue and groove above that, all nailed together. So it's basically that's basically a laminate above here, and then so yeah, so we're good. Supply is hooked up. This is hooked up. There's my access. Can get to this. Get to this. It seems like it should be okay. Now, as long as it doesn't leak water. But the condensate drains over there. You can see it's kind of pitched. Goes all the way out. No pump. So it should be good. Okay. It's a tight fit, but she's all up in there. So just cut this piece of wood. I'm gonna try to stick this up in there. Just want to show you this little wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. Rector set I put up here. All right, there it is. That's why it's just a normal view, but yeah, just needs a good lick of paint. Maybe, I don't know. Might not even bother. I mean, this is in the laundry room. Now, the only other thing I got to do still is put a filter grill in, because that's just a piece of flex duct with the filter taped up to it. So, but this laundry room, wife needs to do a little sweep and vacuum in here again. Got my ice machine right here. But yeah, should be pretty good. Had to get a little tight with that right there. So I did kind of cut this willy-nilly, because I had to do it kind of where I knew I could get one spot to fit that fan coil. And what I did was I looked at the pictures of when the house it was flooded and the sheetrock was all pulled off 5-6 years ago, whatever it was. So I kind of knew that this one spot would be where I could take that duct drop and connect it. So existing supply duct, and then this new little return duct right here going over there. So that's why I put the thermostat right here. Cool. So done. Kind of did this over about 2 weeks here by there, but it's all good. Shit.